Shalom. This is Gamali Allah out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. Now, this is a quick lesson. And as you see right here, it's basically a post. I'll go ahead and read it. It says, 3 things you don't want to accept. Your weight is a reflection of your daily habits. Your wealth is a reflection of your daily habits. Your mood is a reflection of your daily habits. 90% of the problems in your life are your fault. Excuses won't solve anything. All right, and so, this is a hell of a statement, because this is exactly true, all right? And that's why it's our responsibility to take responsibility and take accountability for everything that's happened in your life, okay? Everything that's happened in your life has been a result of, your choices, okay? Your thoughts, your habits. There's a saying, what thoughts become actions, actions become habits, and over time, those habits, you can either have good habits or you can have negative habits. And in return, you'll either get good consequences or negative consequences. And the scriptures talks about consequences of your actions, okay, your habits, all right? So everything that's in your life is a reflection of your daily habits, So let's get into it. This is Colossians 3:25. It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, for there is no respect of persons. Okay, so basically you deserve what you deserve. Okay, that's basically what it's saying. It's like, for he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. Okay, there is no respect of persons, and that's how the Lord works. That's how judgment works. Okay, it's not the Lord doesn't care, who you are, as an individual. If you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. Okay? So the Lord is not a respect of persons. Now, let's get this. Because like I said, everything in your life is a direct correlation with, what you've done. Think about things that in your life, or consequences in your life that just happened by chance. Okay, it was always a correlation of something, that you were doing, a bad habit or whatever. Galatians 6:7. But be not deceived. Yeah, be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Okay? For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. All right, so, it's either or. Either you're going to sow to the flesh, okay, basically be given to the pleasures, okay, be given to, the wrong things, or you're going to be given to good things, the Spirit, okay, be given to the Spirit. And accountability is key. When you recognize that, you are the reason for certain things. Okay, it makes things a lot easier. All right. So let's get let's go back to let's see. Yeah, that was pretty much the point on that. Let's go to the next one. All right, so this is 1 John 1 verse 9. It says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us of our our sins and to cleanse us all from righteousness, and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. All right. Let me jump up to verse 8. If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. So you got to be real with yourself. If you're saying that you have no sin, if you're saying that you're just good, okay, you're sadly mistaken. Everyone has faults. Okay, and that's why you got to, with those faults, you have to take accountability for, for whatever you've done for things to result that way. All right, so it says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. So you have to confess them. You have to. That's why, once you realize this statement, so once you realize these things, these three things, and there's really more, because you can apply many things to this. Lack of order is a reflection of bad habits. Let's say. So lack of whatever. That's just how it is. All right. It says, if we say, verse 10, if we say that we have not sinned, we make him a liar, and his word is not in us. So that's another thing about keeping it real, man. Just keeping it real. If you say you've not sinned, that make the Lord a liar. Because everyone, as scriptures say, all fall short of the glory of the Most High. Okay. It says his word is not in us. So, these are just things to take into account. Ecclesiastes 9 and 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. Okay? So this is reason why you got to go hard. Okay? This is reasons why, you got to be the best version of yourself. Okay? Daily habits, conquer your daily habits, conquer your routine, conquer your mind. That's what this is about, mastery. Okay, that's what we're trying to do, is become masters and be perfect in the spirit of YAHAWASHI. So we got to do more. But it says, we'll just go, just basically pointing back to the post, which was basically when you conquer these three actions. Okay, you got to use your might. Okay, you got to do it with your might. Do it with care. Okay, there's a word in the scriptures. It's called what is it? Let me think. Negligence. And negligence, Lord willing, I'll do a lesson on that. But negligence is when it's basically lack of care. Okay? So we have to care about this thing, And whatever you improve on, okay, whatever you're lacking in, you gotta attack. Okay, what is it that's wrong with me? Or what is it that's the issue? What is it in my habits that I can fix this particular thing? And you have to figure that out. You got to figure that out, or else it'll conquer you. It'll destroy you. All right, and this is Ecclesiastes 11:9. It says, "Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth." Okay, and walk in the ways of thine heart, and in the ways of thine, in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things, the Most High will bring thee into judgment. Okay. So basically, the Lord is saying, let thy heart be cheered in the days of thy youth. Basically, live your life, walk in the ways of thine heart. Basically, live your life. But it says, but you keep in mind that the Lord is going to the Most High is going to bring all these things into judgment. Okay. So you can, whatever you do, the Lord is basically, that's what this saying is. Whatever you do, the Lord is going to bring it into judgment. Okay. So let's say, so let's get this. Therefore, remove sorrow from thy heart and put away evil from thy flesh, for children and youth are vanity. For childhood and youth are vanity. Okay? So, and this is likening childhood. It says childhood and youth are vanity. So that brings the point home. Because if you're cheer in the days of thy youth, and walking in the ways of your heart and fulfilling the desires of the flesh, okay, you're going to be far from the Lord. So, that's pretty much it. I end off on that. Lord willing, you were edified. Gonna end off by giving all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Kakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.